Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday's Reading the Red, Matthew chapter 10, verses 10. And Jesus is continuing and he's saying these words to his disciples, giving them instructions regarding them going out and doing the kingdom stuff. And in this little bit in verse 10, he says, having told them not to take silver and gold and copper, he says to them, or a bag for your journey, or even 2 coats, or sandals, or a staff, for the worker is worthy of his support. So he's saying, don't take these things with you to assist you on your journey of going and proclaiming the gospel, going and demonstrating the gospel. Don't take these extra things with you because, and there's this sense of, there's going to be the realization that you're going to gain what you need from the people that you go to. And the issue of whether or not we should benefit from the proclamation of the gospel, whether there's what we might call full-time Christian ministries, vicars and pastors, and whether they should be paid and all of this stuff. Right at the end there, Jesus says, a worker is worthy of his support. There is a rightness about ministers being paid in order to be able to continue to do the ministry of the kingdom. But like I said yesterday, abuse in that payment is not reflective of God. Way back when God called Moses and he set into motion the Old Testament Levitical rules and laws and Deuteronomy and the revelation of the priesthood, one of the tribes, Levi, was commissioned, in effect, called by God to be, as it were, ministering priests to the people. And unlike the other revelation of the tribes of Israel, they never received an inheritance in the same way regarding the land and different things of that nature. They were completely dependent upon the generosity of what we might call tithing, the giving of funds to God's work, God's kingdom, God's purposes. And there is a place for us to give in order to be able to equip and finance the kingdom and the proclamation of the gospel. But again, never for the benefit of individuals, in effect, becoming, as it were, so rich and wealthy that they are, in effect, putting a burden on the church and a burden on the people. This is not God's way. We've got to be a people who know how to give generously, to serve well, but at the same time, we also need to have the understanding that there is a place for us to give and to receive. So why is it that they shouldn't take these things? Why is Jesus saying those things? Why is he saying, don't take an extra coat, don't take an extra pair of shoes, don't take extra things, don't do these things? Why is he saying that? It's because he wants the people, as they go, the disciples, as they go, to trust God to bring about the provision that they need on a daily basis. And there is a sense in which when we become dependent on God, then we look to God and we trust God. When we become independent of God, then we look to trust in the thing that makes us secure. And God wants us to find our security in him, no matter what circumstances we may find ourselves in the good days and in the bad. Be blessed, have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday morning.